My name's Karl Claydon. I'm 49 years old. I do quite a bit of artwork, different types of artwork. Yeah, I used to build furniture. Now I'm moving more into artwork on clocks and small sculpture type pieces. The artwork on the clocks came about 4 or 5 years ago, I guess. I used to collect all the old clocks and get them working and hang them on the wall until I had a whole wall full of them, and then I decided to do artwork on them. Change them, alter them, and make them into like an artistic type piece as opposed to a brown clock hanging on the wall. Just sort of evolved and progressed, and as I've gone along. Now I have an outlet in Sydney, a gallery in Sydney that takes the work, and also have the shop in town in Newcastle that It's About Time. And that came about because everybody that I told that I was opening a shop, like all my friends and that, they've all said, well, it's about time, you know, that I've done something with this. So it just sort of grew from there and snowballed a bit, I guess. It's been open, the shop's been open since February, late February, and it's just been going on and on since then. I wanted to have pieces in Sydney within 12 months. That happened within 2 weeks after opening the shop. Somebody came up and had a look through the gallery, and they were sort of blown away. Well, I did a shop window down at platform 72, which I set up everything in the gallery windows, and that ran for a week, and I sold one piece down there. Then I brought them home, and 2 weeks later they rang me up wanting to have some down there on like a more permanent basis. Permanent display down there now, which is good. The pieces for the exhibition that I've got coming up are mostly inspired by news footage, what's going on and what's been going on around the place. So sometimes things that piss me off, I guess. You know, like so I'll just add my little bit, and just leave it from there. If people like it, they like it. They don't. Yeah. They can make their own interpretation. Everybody's got a different interpretation of each piece that's in the shop. I was looking on eBay, and I thought to myself, you know, if I need to carry these things around from place to place, I need a van. So I was looking on eBay for vans, and then the hearse popped up, and it was cheap. So I thought, nah, perfect. That's what I want. Sex sells as well. Anything that's different, and I think you have to be different. Your artwork has to be different. It has to be unique for anybody to take an interest in it. And I don't paint landscapes and pretty pictures, you know, like there's plenty of other people out there doing that.
I bought one of his clocks back before he ever had the shop. It's genius of Satan.
To me, I'm painting upside down. Like I do all underneath, hold the pieces upside down and do all underneath first, and then I sort of do through 3 or 4 different angles of different colours of paint, so which is how I sort of try and get depth. And the base colour is it's like an undercoat, and then I might put a totally different base colour, what I call a base colour. The white or the black, it's normally like an undercoat, and then I'll put a base colour over that, and then go from there. Yeah, so they bleed through and run, and yeah, I might have 3 cans. I use spray cans, I might have 3 different colours in a spray can, but on the actual piece I might end up with, you know, 4 or 5 different colours, all popping out each in different places. So then I dry brush over the top for highlighting. Yeah, usually in gold, silver, ochres. Or
do you use a clear lacquer?
Sometimes I do, depending on how much bleed I want through. But normally I won't clear coat the pieces because it dulls off the highlighting, and I think it just looks better if it's not sort of.
So is most of the paint a flat acrylic paint?
Most of it is, yeah, a matte or a satin acrylic.
So it's amazing to see, even though you've used flat, when they've moulded together, they almost look metallic.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah, that's one of the effects I've sort of come across, you know, by accident, of course. It's all been sort of trial and error, but you know, you just do it and see what happens. It's the beauty of being an artist, I guess.
Yeah.
Just throw it all together and see what happens. See what people think. Thank you.